Jube, how you going? Just wanted to do a video. It's something I kind of didn't really want to do, or I've been holding off doing. It's just surrounding like this whole 80-10-10 Woodstock Fruit Festival controversy. What's 80-10-10? What isn't 80-10-10? To start with, I'm not a raw vegan myself. I follow the 80-10-10 concept in terms of caloric intake, and I came across it through Durian Rider. And early on, because I was watching his videos many years ago when my brother first showed me, early on when Durian Rider was, not mentioning his backup plan as much, or was more just, fruit, I myself was actually, disheartened to an extent, and also wondering, what am I going to do? Like, I live, I've got a wife, I've got family and that, who didn't really understand the vegan diet even to start with, and for someone to go from a standard Western diet straight down to only fruits and vegetables, 100% raw, it's just completely unrealistic for a lot of people in society. I know that you should be able to work past the kind of pressures of society and, explain to your friends and family and get them on side, but that's in a perfect world, and for most people it takes time to get around the idea that someone wants to eat 100% raw diet. Imagine I've been with my wife, we've been going out and we're together since a very young age, and then all of a sudden, if I come home and go, all right, yesterday I was eating like chicken and now tomorrow I want to eat just raw fruits and vegetables, that comes across as extreme, even though it is healthy. And you've got to understand, these people haven't read the literature that you have, or haven't been exposed to the things that you have, so they're questioning, oh my god, what are you doing? So when I first watched Durian Rider's videos, I was like, oh man, this guy's really cool, I love the message, I love the idea of eating a low-fat diet, but I better not contact him with any questions, or I better not I'm not really at his level. I can't, I eat lots of fruits and vegetables, I eat a shitload of fruits and vegetables, but, I'm going to have some rice, or I'm going to have some potatoes, so I'm not really on his level. I'm not really getting that 80%, I'm not getting a true 80% of my calories from carbohydrates. I kind of thought, obviously to be optimal, yes, I understand, eating more fruits and vegetables, higher raw is better, but I thought, okay, well, if I have, steamed rice and some veggies on the side, that's, going to be bad for me. And then I was like, well, hang on, I'm feeling really good, going vegan, I'm feeling great. And then I was like, but am I feeling as good as I could be? Why aren't, you just kind of got conflicted, I guess, in your mind. So that's why with all this kind of controversy, I've kind of been watching everything and, just kind of taking it all in. And, the one thing that really annoys me is when people contradict themselves, or kind of change, or cherry pick is probably the better idea. Cherry pick the information in order to support their own opinion or their side of the story. So I was watching just a video done by OK Raw, where he was interviewing Doug Graham, and Doug Graham was saying why 30 bananas a day is not the 80-10-10 diet. And in that, he was saying the 80-10-10 diet is not just about caloric intake. It's not just about getting 80% of your calories from carbs, 10% from fat, 10% from protein. It's about being a raw vegan diet. And because Durian Rider and Freely now promote or mention as a backup health plan, steamed rice, veggies, steamed potatoes, that they're not 80-10-10. So Doug's obviously entitled to that opinion, to say that his diet, the 80-10-10 diet, is a raw vegan diet. But then, earlier in the year, there was another video where he's entitled T. Colin Campbell promoting the 80-10-10 diet. So in this video, if T. Colin Campbell was promoting the 80-10-10 diet, he would be saying that the 80-10-10 diet is the optimal diet for humans, and that it's a raw vegan diet. Because, as Doug's mentioned, the 80-10-10 diet to him is 100% raw. If you actually watch the clip provided by Food and Sport on their YouTube channel, T. Colin Campbell doesn't say that. T. Colin Campbell says that from his research and understanding of scientific studies, that the optimal intake for humans in terms of caloric intake is 80% carbs, 10% fat, 10% protein. There's no mention of it being raw fruits and vegetables only. It's just the caloric intake. Further to that, if T. Colin Campbell truly did promote just the raw vegan diet, then the China Study Cookbook, which is written by his daughter and is based on the findings of the China study, then if T. Colin Campbell promoted a raw vegan diet as the optimal diet and as the only avenue to take as a vegan, then surely the China Study Cookbook would only be raw recipes. That's not the case. You read the excerpt and they're talking about breakfast home fry hash and fabulous sweet potato enchiladas. No baked peanut butter. Well, if it's not baked, I mean, there's an argument there, obviously, with what Durian Writer said about nuts being cooked and that. But anyway, if it's a home fry hash brown, it's cooked. So here we have Doug Graham saying that the 80-10-10 diet, his diet, is raw vegan. No qualms about that. If he wants to say that, he's entitled to. It's his diet. But then he cannot say that T. Colin Campbell supports his diet, because that's not what he's actually saying. T. Colin Campbell supports the same concept of caloric intake, the same understanding of caloric intake, being 80% carbs, 10% fat, 10% protein. So really what T. Colin Campbell is saying is that a diet that falls within those parameters is the optimum for health. Now, Doug Graham mentions that T. Colin Campbell says to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, which is common sense. If you want to be healthy, you got to eat lots of fruits and veggies. Go on nutritionfacts.org. There's like tons of videos on all the different benefits from eating fruits and vegetables. But T. Colin Campbell's not saying to eat those exclusively anywhere that I've been able to see. So you can't, Doug Graham, he just can't use T. Colin Campbell's words in this presentation to say that he supports the 80-10-10 diet as Doug Graham sees it, because someone like Dr. McDougall could get on and take a copy of that clip and say that T. Colin Campbell supports 80-10-10 and that's what the starch solution is. So then you'd have two videos, one saying that it's raw vegan only and one saying that it's starch-based is fine, and they'd be conflicting. So yeah, that's just kind of got me annoyed that Doug Graham seems to have cherry-picked that information or that quote from T. Colin Campbell to support his diet, when in fact it's not really referring to his diet at all. It's referring only to the caloric intake. At the end of the day, my opinion is eat as many fruits and vegetables as possible. Raw is obviously better, because they just taste better anyway, and also then you are going to maintain more of the nutrients in them. But if you steam some broccoli, you steam some carrots, and you have some rice on your plate, do you really think you're going to die? Fuck no. You're going to be a shitload healthier than what you are when you're eating things like, Big Macs or KFC or roast chicken or whatever else it is. So yes, raw fruits and vegetables are great. Steamed rice, potatoes, ain't going to kill you. Healthy, in my opinion. Keep it low fat. Though, don't drizzle heaps of oil all over the things. Don't put animal butter and all that shit on it. Just vegan, low fat, you're gonna be fine. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next video.